What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily. Let's get into the tech news. First story of the day is about Verizon. Verizon has put out a tweet and they said the following: breaking, Verizon announces the next phase of COVID-19 strategy. We are reducing the number of stores that remain open. Customers can still get the support and services they need 24/7 via verizonwireless.com/support. calling the phone number and on the My Verizon app. That is pretty wild that they're going to be shutting down some of their stores. And I kind of said this, I said this the other day with companies giving, like there was Comcast and AT&T doing certain things with their internet service providers, giving, unlimited data and faster speeds. And then other companies usually follow the trend. Like I know T-Mobile's giving unlimited data to all their users, even if you don't get unlimited data now. And then this, where Verizon's closing stores, you can bet that other cell phone companies and other stores as well that aren't like necessity companies will close as well and go through that phase of things. Also, there's companies like Disney that are now putting out Frozen 2 earlier than expected due to the fact that we're going through all of this. So it's kind of good for the consumer. Some of this stuff will suck for the consumer, but overall it's just pretty wild. And the last story of the day is about the Pixel 5. Now this will be the full successor to the Pixel 4. This will be the flagship phone that they release every single year, Pixel 5. And there was a breakdown of the new camera app, the new Google camera app, and it listed some information that might disappoint some people. And it is the fact that the Pixel 5 anyway, at least one of the versions, if not all of them, will end up using a Qualcomm processor like always, but it won't be the fastest Qualcomm processor. It will use either the 765 Snapdragon or the Snapdragon 765G, which we know from benchmarks is 30 to 50% worse or slower, whatever you want to call it, than the Snapdragon 865 that most flagship phones use today. Now, this isn't the end of the world. If you think about this, this is going to reduce costs of the Pixel 5 flagship phones to bring it more in line, maybe with like $500, $600, $700 like that, rather than you having to pay $1,000, $1,100, $1,200 just for the best that they have to offer. Also, most people don't really need the best processor ever, and it doesn't mean this phone's gonna be like, oh my God, opening apps and just using a day-to-day process is gonna be awful. It also doesn't mean when you play a game, it's gonna be the worst ever as well, but maybe the high graphical games, the games that, or the apps that really need a ton of processing power, maybe they won't work as fast. But overall, the experience should still be very, very good on a day-to-day basis. Probably 95% of the time, it would probably be absolutely fine. And the people that buy this phone, I would guess too, aren't the people that always need the highest end specs because they're not playing high graphical games. They're not using these apps that where they're processing, video content to, edit it, or photo apps that need a ton of editing. So that's my take on it. For me personally, it is a bit of a letdown just because when I get a device, I always want it to be a flagship device because I want the best experience no matter what I'm doing. And for me, it's a little bit of a letdown, but I can see why Google might be doing this. What do you guys think? I know a lot of you guys, I know some of you do like the Pixel phone, some of you don't. What's your take on this, good, both positive and negative? Thanks for watching. See you down the road.